Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, the Stock Analyst. Today's video is again about Zomedica, ticker symbol ZOM. In this particular video, I will talk about the price action, what was the recent news, why there was a spike, and also where we are heading, what is the support resistance and what we are expecting in coming days. Also, if you are longs, then some other news, maybe it will excite you. End of the video, I will also talk about few articles, some bullish articles, some are bearish article, and I think when you invest on any stock, it's not necessary to hear only the bull thing, the good thing. If there is any article that talks about bear thing, also you can consider it. Not necessarily you have to believe or these are true, but again, it's good to know what's happening, what other people are thinking, and especially when the share price is coming down. So good and bad both ways. And also I will show you some fact which will also excite you if you're a long-term holder, because there is a big market for Zomedica as well. Also, I want to make sure one other thing that for last few days you have seen that like all the small cap share companies, their share price are coming down. It doesn't matter if there is even a positive news, like their share price are coming down. All big ETF, SPY, Nasdaq, those are up. Large cap stocks are up. Facebook, Apple, those stocks are doing good, but the small cap, they are suffering. So sometimes the technical analysis even does not work, even though if you see there is a support, but then it just breaks. Doesn't matter. So trade very carefully and do not invest. If you are in particular stock, you can always do deep buying, but do not just go heavily. Just buy some and keep some cash on hand so that you can come back and then you can just buy again if it dips even below. So these are just my thoughts, because I know like you have been following many stocks. We are doing it together, right? So anyway, my friends, so let's look at the chart now. So this is what happened. We know we have a strong support around 0.9. We came down 0.9 and there was a big buying volume and it went all the way to 120, which was another resistance. We came down, but at least we were around close to $1. It was okay. But today we came down and now we are moving sideways, and really we do not know at where we are going. Maybe the 0.87 could be support, then we bounce back. But again, this is important, like where we are going. Should we average down or should we just wait once it finds a real support? We thought $1 would be a support, we didn't work. 0.9 was a support. No, currently we are 0.88. We will see. Anyway, I will come back to the price action again, but before that I want to talk about some other things. So we know that they had a contract with Miller Veterinary Supply and their online shop. Those things were available and they are the distributor for doing like the true pharma commercialization. But a news came yesterday, probably you already know, that Zomedica to build direct sales force for true pharma platform. So that was, they announced that it intends to expand its direct sales organization while phasing out its distributor based sales effort. So their CEO said that as Trueforma's market presence grew, we intended to transition from a distributor-based sales model to a direct sales organization. However, due to anticipated change at our current distributor, we believe we might have less efficiency in near term. So I'm not going through the whole thing, but in big picture, this is good because there is no distributor, so it will be direct sales, so just end-to-end, which is always good. But it can also affect their upcoming earning, because we do not know how many Trueforma has been sold, or maybe the distributor currently they have is not doing effectively. So that is why they are moving. That is why they said, like, while this effort may slow initial sale of Trueforma, we have taken this action now to avoid any disruption to our customers and to provide a stronger foundation on which to build the marketing and sales. So most probably they are having some issues, or the way they expected about the sale for Trueforma maybe it's not happening. So anyway, this is a good thing because they are now going for direct sale organization. So this is a good thing. But again, the earning I think is in May. If Miller Veterinary, they are not doing a good job, maybe the number of sale for Trueforma is not great, so maybe the earning will not be great. So anyway, that is one thing, but that was a good news, but it did not impact the share price, so it just kept tanking. Now One other thing, maybe you know, maybe you do not know, because we all were excited about True Pharma, but there was a news on February 11, 2020, long time ago, that Zomedica files US patent application for fecal parasite detection. So they said that the company has filed a US patent application covering compositions and method for five fecal parasite detection assay for detecting parasite infection in cats and dogs, designed for use with ZM020 pathogen detection device. So there's another news. So I need to follow up what's happening with this one, but that is one thing. Keep that in mind. Trueforma is not the only product they have. They will have more product down the line. So if you are long term, then definitely this is a good thing. Like whenever there will be some kind of approval and they will have the patent, then definitely it's a good sign for Zomedica. Let's look at the chart action now. So it has going down and down, and we see there is a falling, just a falling, not a wedge, that it's just falling down. And the black line you can see here, this is the acting like a resistance. We can't break that line. In my last video I talked about watch for the price action, do not be excited, because we had a green day here, the big candle here, and I said wait for a few days, and then after that we still, we are coming down. And again, just 2 days before, like we came to 0.9, bounce up to 1.15. I was thinking maybe this is the time we break the shackle and we go up, but again we are coming down, and today we are sitting around here. So we are below that 0.9 thing, but we bounced off around 0.81. So seems like we might move sideways between 0.81 and 0.9, but 0.81 needs to be a very strong support, because you see the bottom green line here, 0.81. If it breaks, then we come all the way around 0.5, 0.6. So this is very important, and Zomedica is sitting at a very important price point. So it needs to consolidate sideways, or we need to go up. We will see how it works out. But if you want to average down, do not just invest all your cash. Invest a little, average down, and put some cash if it comes even below, and especially if you're long on this particular company. So again, nothing to be so excited. It's going to the moon. Just watch the price action. I'm also invested in this particular company, but also I think it is important for my end. Like when I talk about Zom, I just don't talk it's just breaking out, it's going to the moon. It is also important to show you the price action, because some bad days might be coming, or this is the end of the bad days of coming down, and maybe this is the time we go up. Especially look in this area between 0.9 and 1.15. We have so many days of consolidation, so it seems like a very good support, even though we broke 0.9 today, but maybe end of the day we will go higher and we will reclaim that support. So let's hope for that, because this seems to be a very important support, and it needs to be a very important support. So let's see what will happen. Now let's look at some article, good and bad, as I previously said. So there's one article, it was mostly saying that if you think AMC, Sandal and Zomedica are cheap, I have bad news. And I don't agree or disagree, I just want to bring that to your attention. So what they were saying here, in June 2018, when the company share price quickly jumped to about $3, its market cap hit approximately 275 million. Today, with a 1.12 share price, Zomedica's market cap is nearly 4 times as high, which is 1 billion, in less than 3 years. So basically, it says that Zomedica's outstanding share count has rocketed from a little over 90 million to 947 million. At no point in its history has Zomedica been that pricey. They're saying Zomedica is overvalued, and most of the growth stock, they are overvalued, we know. The other thing I want to show here, Zomedica was a clinical stage company until its first commercial sale of its TruePharma diagnostic system for companion animals in mid-March. End of the day, it is saying that this would seem to be an extremely aggressive valuation for a company that's nowhere near profitability. So they're saying like this is overvalued, so maybe this is not the end, it might come down. Also another article on Investor Place. It's a recent article yesterday. The party is over for Zomedica stock, so stay away. And it talks somewhere that yet now Zom stock has run out of possible buyers. The first movers who hyped it up on Reddit, Wall Street Bet, and other platforms have cashed out and moved on. Latecomers to the party who bought in near its high have likely realized their losses and moved on as well. So these two are bear article. On the other hand, if I go to Seeking Alpha, they have a bull article saying that Zomedica could be a buy as they look to disrupt the veterinary diagnostic field. And the summary is Zomedica recently launched its first commercial product. Veterinary diagnostic is a competitive but growing field. The company's platform has a chance to be a disruptor. After a recent sell-off, shares are attractively priced. So I'm just showing you two sides of the coin. So you can read the articles if you want, but I want to show you two sides of the coin. One other thing, I also follow your pop channel. So he's called as Mr. Zom because he likes Zom a lot. So he was showing the chart yesterday. So he was showing the chart for IDEX, IDEXX. So this is the main company for animal veterinary, and the current price is 531 share price. But he showed that like in beginning, like around 1991, the share price was 95 cent, which is currently the Zom price, and with time it grew and grew, and after some time 1.95 became 2.8 within 2 years. So he was saying that it takes time, but maybe Zomedica is the same thing. It might go up to 500 or may not, because IDEX has more product, but once Zomedica will have more product, it will grow for sure. But you see the journey here. Then I added something because like the case for 1991 and 2021 are not the same. So even though IDEX went from 0.95 to $500, but the situation has changed because people has more pet and they need more pet care. So the growth for any company in this sector will have a faster growth. So I have some facts here, just want to show you here. So the North American Pet Health Insurance Association reported that the pet health insurance sector for the United States posted gross written premiums of $1.56 billion in 2019, up 24% from 2019 compared to 2018, right? It also talked about the total number of pets insured reached 2.5 million a year in 2019, which is up 16.7% from 2018. The average annual growth rate of insured pets in the United States is 16% between 2015 and 19. The whole point showing you this, the number of pets is growing. Each year it is growing at a tremendous pace. So the more pet there will be, so the more care will be needed, so then more true pharma or IDEX will be needed. So the market is different. After the COVID situation, people started having more pets, so definitely there is more demand. So again, if you are long on Zomedica and if you really believe on this particular stock, then okay, do not be frustrated. Again, look at the price action, average down, and just accumulate more share. Also, it has more charts here. I might not go each and everything, but look at the total US pet industry expenditures. So starting from 2010 2019, so 48 billion became 75 billion. You see how it is increasing. So you see there is a big market, and if you don't want to buy IDEX, then maybe Zomedica. It is a penny stock, very attractive. They have a product, and so let's see what happens. The important thing is, I think their next earning, which is in March 18th, we will see what number they come up. What are the true pharma say? This is very important, I think, for them and to ramp the stock price up. But for now, it's coming down, sitting at the support. Look at the support. Do not just get excited and get in. You see the green candle here. I did a small trade, getting on 0.9 and sold around 1.15, but I have many shares. That was just to get some profit because I was losing a lot of money for down days. So it gives some confidence when you do a quick day or swing trade and get some money. So anyway, my friends, lots of talking in this particular video. If you find any of the information I shared is useful, please do not forget to hit the like button and do not forget to subscribe to my channel, especially if you love Zom, and I call Zom lovers. Then definitely subscribe to my channel because I love to cover Zomedica over and over again. So anyway, my friends, thank you very much for watching this particular video. Have a wonderful trading day. Take care and peace.